Alright guys, we're back finally with another video. I wanted to cover some cards that I think are undervalued and that you should probably buy pretty soon before the price realization comes in and people start to realize that these cards are undervalued. We're going to be talking about the trainer gallery cards, and the reason why I think they're undervalued is one, because of the artwork, and also I don't think people really understand the difference between Scarlet and Violet cards and Sword and Shield yet. I personally think the trainer gallery cards are much better, and I think it's only a matter of time until people realize that. Similar to what happened with the tag team cards, people didn't really like them at first until the very beginning of Scarlet and Violet. People were like, wow, these cards are really undervalued, because from what it seems like, the card designs and the quality, like the artwork is cool, but I feel like the card quality continues to go down, and I personally am not a fan of art rares at all. I don't know about anyone else, but to me, trainer gallery cards are 100 times better. So without too much rambling, just taking a look at some of the Sun and Moon cards from Cosmic, you can really start to see the price increase. This card was already pretty high value for how common it was. So this one's a more steady increase, but it's still on the increase. Let's filter back to the cards and just take a look at something like this one. So you can see this has a huge climb. So if you bought this last year at the same time, this was $35. A near mint copy is now going for, see the cheapest, $100. That's a $70 increase. That's crazy. $70, $80 in between because of the fees. But what I'm trying to say is, it took this long for people to realize, and then you can see around June is when it really skyrocketed. You can see this little jump here. But yeah, this is just one example of people realizing that the older card artworks they're getting harder to obtain, and mint copies of them are also harder due to the quality control. So just some of my top picks. We're just going to kind of scroll through. The Pikachu VMAX I think is still undervalued, especially the Pikachu V. I think the V is actually cooler. This is Lost Origin. Like the Gengar, the Sleeping Pikachu. Like when you take a look at these cards, like Orbeetle VMAX and even Centiskorch, that looks like an alt. Like that, there's no way this is a $5 card, especially because it's textured. I just think these are crazy steals right now. Like $1 for this Snorlax. Now, again, there is a lot of supply of this, but as soon as this gets bought out, I think it's going to go up from there. So, in my opinion, I would say now is the time. I think Brilliant Stars is also like one of the most undervalued sets ever. This one's going to take off. I think this set's even better than Evolving Skies, just because you can pull all these cards pretty easily. And the set's value is similar to Cosmic Eclipse, where it's like a collective value, and the set's not being, dragged down by just one card, or valued just by one card, like Evolving Skies. Obviously, there's a couple cards in Evolving Skies. There's like 3 or 4 that really drive up the prices, but take a look at some of these, like Mimikyu VMAX, the Umbreon, the Espeon. There's no way these cards are going to stay $14, $30, and $19. Like, that artwork is insane for $19. So, yeah, just wanted to make a video on this and kind of, if this reaches an audience, realize that these trainer gallery cards are way undervalued. I just don't see like cards like this maintaining $1.35. It's even dropped. So that's just my 2 cents on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and yeah, peace out.